So in last class we have chance to understand two transformations. One is called as join, second is called as what is that? Split transformation. That is nothing but router transformation. So split transformation is doing one activity that is called as input is only one source and we are trying to put the data into the multiple targets we are going to put it. And join is we are going to take input from multiple sources. We are going to put the data into the one target. That's what exactly we are doing with the join transformation. Right. We have joins are different types are available like normal join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Then also we went for what's that? Cross join, natural join. These are all things we have chance to see it. Now, same thing how to do in ODA 11G. You will try to spend some time and try to do the joining. Anyhow, I cannot do the splitting now. Why? Because I have some dependency with the variables. These all things I need to do it. That's the reason splitting I cannot do it. Splitting will do at the end of the sessions. Okay, time being we'll go with the one thing that's called as join thing, how to do in 11G where these options are available. We'll try to understand that part. Okay. Now I am trying to open this ODA 11G studio, and also I am trying to open our document. Let me open our document. Master lab copy, then ODA 6. Then you can go and you can notice we learned here joiner. These are the things where these all options are available in 11G. We are going to focus on that one. Where these all options are available in 11G, we are going to focus on that one, right? So your 11G database, go to the SQL developer and log in as a TDB user and try to create this target table in your 11G database, right? This is joiner underscore EMP. You need to create in the 11G database. I am taking the script, Control C. Then I want to execute the script in the 11G database. Let us go and try to do that one. Here I have your 11G database, that is B107 11G TDBU, right? I am going to the B107 11G TDBU. Let me execute the script. I am executing it. Target table is ready. This one I want to import it. To import here, let me go to the connect here. I am connecting with your batch ID B107, and also I given on input, right? 6 to 7 one batch is going on ODA. If anyone is missed the starting classes, I ask you people to come down over there. Yeah, evening 6 to 7. Please come at least today onwards. What I was covering over there is I was covering over there topology tab. Okay, in that one physical architecture, logical architecture, context, these things I am covering. So please come over there so that you can listen missed classes. Fine. Now if you go and see here, let us say I want to import here the target table. Let me go for this for the target. Let me open this one. Then you can notice here, I want to go for selective reverse engineering. We have the table, click on the reverse engineer. So with this I completed taking the table. Now next I need to go and I need to see it, reverse engineering also done, creating the mapping with the name of m_joiner_emp. The mapping here, the mapping in 11G is called as interface. So I would like to create one new interface and I'm giving the name as, this was the name. Go to the mapping tab. I need to drag and drop the sources and targets. I need to drag and drop. If you go and see the sources are available in the source schema. There I have two tables. One is called as EMP table. Second is called as DEP table. Both the things I am trying to drag and drop into the work area. So EMP table. Then I need to drag and drop the DEP table. I need to drag and drop. Okay. DEP table also I dragged and dropped. Did you notice it or not? Whenever I dragged and dropped the EMP and DEPT, immediately we got here one more button also we got. That button is what, sir? Join button we got it. Based on what it came, this join? Based on the primary key and foreign key relationship already available here, right? Here I have already primary key, foreign key, whatever foreign key is available, the same thing is going to act as a here primary key. Based on the primary key and foreign key, the join is automatically came for you. Now, however, this join is showing as invalid is showing. Yes or no? Invalid is showing. Why it is showing invalid is there is no target for this one. That's why it's showing invalid. Once you create the target, then automatically it will be available. So let us go and try to take here. Let us go and try to take here joiner underscore emp. Joiner underscore emp. Okay, let us go and take here joiner underscore emp. I have here RRTX target. From this target, we can go and we can take joiner underscore emp. Something we did right? Yeah. This is the one I am trying to drag and drop here. Now it is asking automatic mapping. Try to map automatically. EMP number is connected with the EMP number. Job is connected with the job. Sal connected to the sal. Department number connected. DName also connected. So now see here, observe this option. It is now valid or not? It is valid. That's it. We completed joining in your 11G. Suppose I want one more thing also I want to join. Then what you can do, sir? You can go and you can take one more join and you can do it. Okay, we done with this part. We done this part. Let us go and try to flow tab. In the flow tab, we need to map corresponding LKMs and IKMs. You need to map it, right? Without LKMs and IKMs, if you go and if I save it and if I am trying to run it, is it going to run or is it going to throw error? It is going to throw the error. In ODI 11G, compulsory is required. Flow control not possible if no key is declared in the target database. So here, if you go and select your target, there I have the IKM SQL control append is by default is mapped. Why? Because you already imported that one. That's why it is mapped here. But it show here flow control is equal to available as true. But I want to make this as false. As long as you are not using CKM, check knowledge module you are not using means you need to make this as false. Then go and try to save it. Then click on run now. Click on OK. Then its session is started. Go to the operator tab. Then all executions, refresh it. Then you can see here m_joiner_emp is ran successfully. Then go to the database and try to execute this joiner_emp. Sorry. So I am selecting this one, execute it. Then you can observe here. Department names, everything is loaded properly. So this is how you can do the joining. Fine. So tomorrow I am giving one exercise to you. What is the exercise is? Create one plot file. That is plot file 1. With the columns, whatever columns is EMP number, e-name, salary, department number. Create another plot file with the columns department number, d-name, salary. These two things use as a sources. And drag and drop sources here. Then try to join those two things and try to move data into the target table. As of now, I didn't show you how to load the data into the plot file, right? We know how to read the data from the plot file. We don't know how to load the data into the plot file. So that is the reason today go and try to create 2 plot files and try to use those two things as a source and use joiner and try to move the data into the target. Try this exercise. Okay, right. Let us move on to the next one. Next one is available. That is called as lookup. That is called as lookup. Lookup functionality, if you go and take, it is almost all, it is going to work as a outer join, sir. It is almost all, it is going to work as a outer join. However, you need to use lookup whenever these two things are your priority. Mainly we are going for lookup to enable what, sir? Optimized code for execution. Comparatively, your left outer join or right outer join, these things, this is optimized. Optimized means query will execute somewhat fast. That is the one reason why you are learning this lookup. Then simplifies the design and the readability of interfaces using lookups. End user or other developer can understand quickly what is happening here. These are the 2 reasons why we are learning this one. Otherwise, whatever functionality we are going to do with the lookup, same thing I can do using left outer, right outer joins, whatever available. Right. Let us go and try to see the first point here. First point, use a lookup component using a source as the driving table, and lookup as another data store. Right. Now, lookup appears here. Two words came, sir. One is called as driving table word. Second is called as another data source. Right. These things you come to understand down the line. Okay. Driving table and lookup table. These two things you understand down the line. Lookups appear as compact graphical object in the interface source diagram. Compact means like this. This is compact only. Expanded means what, sir? Our expression transformation, how it looks like expression transformation, big box, square box, you'll see, right? That is called as expanded format. Okay. Now you people understand what is the meaning of compact. Choose how the each lookup is generated. How each lookup is generated. So suppose if you go for your lookup is available one option is available lookup in 11G. If I click on this lookup, okay, something I am selecting here, click on the next. Okay. Then the bottom you can see lookup type is equal to what? SQL left outer join in the from clause. SQL expression in the select clause. I can compare this one as this is nothing but subquery. We have one concept in the database that is called as subquery. If you want execution in the format of subquery means you need to go and you need to use this one. If you want to execute the thing as part of the left outer join means you need to go and you need to select it. That's what the two options what I given here. SQL left outer join in the from clause, SQL expression in the select clause. The lookup source will be left outer joined with the driving source in the from clause of the generated SQL. That's how the SQL, how SQL has to generate, that's what it is depends. Based on the whatever radio button we selected, the SQL will be generating properly. A select from where statement for the lookup source will be embedded into the select clause for the driving source left outer joined in the from clause. So whatever you want you can use it, sir. There is no big deal. Whatever you want you can use, there is no big deal. As for your comfort, you can go and you can do that one. Right. Lookup works similar to join. Whatever we discussed previously, join, it works similar to that one. Benefits of the lookup over the join. Is number one is simplified design. Second is optimized query execution. Now let us go and try to see it. Lookup dname column, LOC column from department table. I am trying to create one target table. Go to SQL developer, login as TDB user. I am trying to create a table, create table LKP underscore EMP underscore DNAME underscore LOC. Let me take this total code, Control C. I am executing in the database. Your database called as B107 TDBU. First we'll go with the total C, then we'll come back to the 11G. I am executing it. I executed. The same thing I want to import here. Let us go to the ODI. Then connect it. Then selecting 107. Okay. Okay. Now I need to import the target table whatever available. Let me expand it. Then native target. Then let us go and try to open. I've opened. Now if you go and see the selector reverse engineering, then objects for reverse engineering, this is what the table what I need to import, reverse engineer. Now we have the target table is available. This is what we did it. So reverse engineer the table into the RRA tech model target. Now next one is available that is called as creating a mapping. So we want to create a mapping with the name of m underscore lookup dname underscore LOC. I'm copying. Then I want to go here and I want to create one mapping. Let me go and try to create a mapping. Right click on the mappings names, then new mapping, then provide the name as like this, LOC. Then click on OK. Now I want here source and target. I need to take it. Okay, the source is EMP as well as DEPT are our sources. and target is nothing but just now what you imported, right? Let us go and try to take that one. This is your target. Target taking is very simple. You can take target directly only one. But what about the sources? Here I have two things, right? One is EMP table and DEP table. Both the things I require. How I can take it? How to introduce this lookup? Those things you need to understand. Very simple. Take the EMP into the work area. Take the DEP also into the work area. Then take the target also, whatever you want, into the work area. That is called as dname and LOC. Take it. Then try to minimize this window, and here we have one transformation. The transformation is called as lookup transformation, is directly available. Just drag and drop that one. Then try to minimize this one. This is what called as compact window. This is called as compact option here. So what, based on what columns you want to do this mapping. So based on the department number column you want to do it. So drag and drop the department number, and also drag and drop this department number also here. Then try to connect corresponding columns, EMP number, then go for job, then go for salary, then go for department number, then go for dname, then go for LOC. Now if you go and see here the properties of this lookup, select this lookup and see the properties here. The properties are available. What condition? What is the condition? DEP table department number is equal to EMP department number. These are the two options what we saw over there. SQL left out join in the from class, SQL expression in the select class. So based on the selection whatever you did, the query way it is going to generate will be changes. We'll see both the ways. We'll try to see it. First let me select here left out join. I am selecting. Then here some general properties. Name is what, sir? Lookup. And these are the driver source is what? DEPT. Lookup source is what? EMP. Lookup source is EMP. Basically what is the fundamental rule is here, whatever first you are trying to drag and drop, that will be treated as a driving table. Second, whatever you are trying to drag and drop, that will be treated as a lookup table. I mean to say, for example, I am trying to delete this one. I deleted. Now I am going here, then I am trying to drag and drop lookup here. Then I am selecting here department number first from the EMP table. Drop it. Then DEP number from here I am taking, drop it. Now if you go and select here this one and see the options here whatever available. You can notice now driving source is what? EMP. Lookup source is what? DEPT. Okay. What is the best practice? What is the best practice to select which is the driving one, which is the lookup one, which is the driving one, which is the lookup one. So whatever number of records are less is available that we select as a lookup, that will be good. Okay. So we are going to look up the data into the DEPT. We are going to look up. Driving is nothing but our main table. And lookup is nothing but some few data I am trying to take from other table. Few inputs I am trying to take from another table. So it's always best practice to take a table which contains less number of records as a lookup, and a table which contains more as a driving. You can select it. Now try to connect with the target. Let us say employee number as of now not connected. Let us go and connect. We deleted, right? That is the reason connection lost. Salary to the salary, department number to the department number, then dname to the dname, then location to the location. So we connected all the things. So let us go and try to save it and try to click on run, then click on OK. Okay. Now you can go and you can observe. Here the operator tab, all executions, it is executed. Go and observe mainly the SQL whatever available here so that you come to understand something. Let us say I am opening this SQL code. If you go and see the code, it is inserting these all columns from select EMP number, job, EMP salary, like that. But what is the join it is forming here, sir? Left outer join. That's what we used to say. Lookup is going to work similar to the join. What type of join means? Specifically, if anyone asks, we are going to say left outer join. Right. Even we selected in the drop down left outer join only we selected. That's what we got this query. keep this query with you. I'm taking this query with me. I'm copying and I'm trying to paste into one notepad. Okay. Now what I am doing is I am going back. Sorry. I am going back to the designer. Then here select the lookup, and I'm changing only one option. That option is called as previously I selected SQL left outer join in the from clause. Now I am changing as SQL expression in the select clause. If I select this one, it's going to form as a subquery. I'm selecting that one, save it, and also we need to change one more thing also. Right? Already my target has the data. That's the reason I'll go and I'll try to truncate the data. Let us go for integration knowledge module. Then truncate target table option as true. Let us save it. Let us run it. Okay. Now okay. Now go to the operator tab. In the operator tab, let us go and try to refresh it. 21 is came. There you can go and you can observe here. This is truncated. This is what the execution happened. Open. Then you can observe your code is doing an insert into this one. Select what, sir? EMP number. These all things. Again, one more query is came. It is a subquery concept. So like that, the query is going to fall here. That's what we have the two options. One is left out join. Second is subquery options. Okay, but however, I recommend you to go with the left out join. By default is that only, and recommendation also, that is the recommendation. Okay. Let us move on to the next one. Same thing how we can do in case of 11G. Fine. In 11G also I require the table is required in the database, right? Let us go and try to create the first table. I have here the table script is available. Let me take this table script. One moment. Right. So if I am taking here, this is copy. Then I am trying to execute into ODI 11G target database. This is our ODI 11G target database. I am executing here. Control A, Control V. Then try to select it, execute it. We executed. This one I want to import. Into our ODI 11G. That also your known step only. So go to the designer. Then I think already model is available here. Okay, go for. We have here lookup is available, reverse engineer. Then I want to create here one interface. I need to create it. Let us go and try to create the interface. Okay, right click on the interface, new interface. What is the name I am expecting here? This is the name I am expecting, m underscore lookup underscore dname underscore loc. Now go to the mapping tab. Here we need to go for somewhat tricky here. So if you go and see here, it is asking drag the data stores. What you need to drag? Both the things are going to drag, EMP as well as DEPT, or we are going to drag only one thing we are going to drag. That's what we need to learn. So whatever your driving table is available, the driving table you are going to drop here. EMP is driving table, I dropped. And whatever your target table is available, the target table, yes, you need to drag and drop here. The target table is dname and loc, we are dragging and drop. Now coming to the next is what, sir? Lookup is available. Click on the lookup. Then this is your driving table. Driving table is your EMP table. Where we want to look up the data. That lookup table you can select from the wizard. This kind of wizard is not available over there, and they given directly transformation they given over there. So this is only one change we need to understand from 12C to 11G. Their directly transformation is available. Here they are providing the wizard. Using the wizard they are trying to do it. Actually here itself the meanings are very clear. This is called as now driving table. This is called as now lookup table. Whatever you want to select lookup table, you can select from the here. From the source, you want DEPT as a lookup table, you can select the lookup table. So this is model is this one. Logical schema, table, alias, model, logical schema, table, alias. Once you are clear about the driving table and lookup table, then click on next. Then you can see here what is the source and what is the lookup. The source and lookup based on what you are going to do it, based on what column. That you need to select in both the cases dpit number, click on join. Automatically join condition is going to come into the picture here. Whenever you select dpit number, click on join condition is going to come into the picture. There you can select execute on what. This EMP table, dp table available in the source only or not. So you can select it. Suppose sometimes what will happen is lookup table is available as a flat file. So that's the reason at that moment you need to select here staging whatever it is. Now I am selecting here lookup type is equal to like this. Then we got here DEPT as the lookup, we got it. This is the lookup table, this is the driving table, this is our target table. Now dname is available. How this dname need to take from here? And location, now we will get the value from here, that we need to understand. Select our dname, double click on this here mapping, then go to the properties implementation, click on this one. Then from the lookup table we want to get what? Dname column. From the lookup table you want to get dname column, click on OK. Similarly location also go for edit. Then from here I want the location. Let us go and try to take the location from here. Click on OK. We take in both the things. Then try to go for flow tab. In the flow tab, as usual, tasks you need to do. IKMSQL control app and flow control is equal to false. Then try to click on save. Yes. Then execute it. Development, click on OK. Session is started. If you go and see the operator, execute here, it is executed successfully. Now if you go and see your target table, let us say this is what our target table, select star from. Then we are able to see, it is ran and we are able to see the data also. Okay, department number, dname, these all things are there. I think lookup is somewhat process is different from the tools here, right? Why can't we can take the notes? We'll take it. Okay. So lookup, lookup in ODA 11G. Lookup in ODA 11G. Step 1. Step 1. Creating target table. Creating target table. Step 1. Creating target table. Creating target table. Creating target table. Open SQL developer. Open SQL developer. And execute below script. And execute below script. And execute below script. Execute below script. So this is what the script what I want. So I am executing. I am executing here. So execute below script. Execute below script. Next. reverse engineer, reverse engineer, reverse engineer, table, reverse engineer, reverse engineer, table into RR attack model target. Reverse engineer table into RR attack model target. Reverse engineer table into RR attack model target. Then creating interface, step 2. Creating interface. Creating interface. Creating interface. Creating interface. Create a mapping, create an interface, create an interface, create an interface with the name of m underscore lookup underscore dname underscore loc, drag and drop source emp and target lkp underscore emp underscore dname underscore loc. emp. Click on the lookup button. 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 This is where the lookup button is available. The mapping tab, we have the lookup button. So we can take, this is what the lookup button. This is what the lookup button. Okay, click on the lookup button. Then what is happening if you click on the lookup button? Then you are going to get one window. There we need to select the driving table as EMP and lookup table as DEPT. Select the driving table and lookup table properly. Select driving and lookup tables. Select driving and lookup tables. Click on next. Select department number column. Select department number column. Click on join. Select department number column. Click on join. Select department number column. Select department number column. Select department number column. Select department number column. Click on join. Select department number column. Click on join. Okay, remaining all things I am leaving as it is. Click on finish. Click on finish. Already I did right. That's what it is showing error for me. Click on finish. Click on finish. Now click on flow tab. Click on flow tab. Click on flow tab. select target, select target, select flow underscore control as flow underscore control is equal to false. Save, run, observe, observe output, observe output. Save, run, and observe output. Save, run, and observe output. So this is what we are going to get it output. Save, run, and observe output. Okay. Right. So the same thing I am trying to publish over there. Let me save this one. Okay. Now I'm publishing it, so it will be available for you people. You can see it. Okay. That was a simple this lookup. Okay. Try to practice lookup in 12C as well as 11G. And today we'll discuss summarization is lookup in 12C, lookup in 11G. One thing. Then anything else? Anything else? That's it, right? Okay. Thank you. Most of the times, let us say 1 or 2 columns only we are expecting from other table. At that moment, we'll go for the lookup. If you want more columns, you want from the both the tables. At that moment, we'll go for the join. Okay, let us say I have 10 columns are coming from one table. Only maybe 1 or 2 fields are I want to look up over there. At that moment, I can go for it. Okay. Evening.